Awards are this Sunday night, and Sloan, you recently had a chance to chat with one of the country star's biggest names. Tell us about him.
Thomas Rhett.
Thomas Rhett.
And like his song says, life changes. Since he released his #1 single, It Goes Like This, in 2013, and it went double platinum, country star Thomas Rhett has 7 ACM awards. I talked to the superstar about some of his latest projects, plus the big weekend ahead. I feel so lucky to be talking to the reigning ACM Male Artist of the Year. You're nominated once again, Male Artist of the Year and Album of the Year. You're also set to perform. You still get nervous or more excited for nights like that?
I do get nervous before these things, but I also get extremely excited, especially for the ACMs and this year being in the brand new football stadium out there. And we're looking forward to going out there and dressing up and doing the red carpet and going to perform a couple times on the show, and just very, very much so looking forward to it.
Can you give us a bit of a scoop about what you'll be singing? Maybe something off of your new album?
Yeah, we are. I'm gonna be singing our new single called Slow Down Summer. And it came out about a month and a half ago. And I've still yet to really perform this in front of anyone. So this will be kind of the first big moment that the song has gotten. And already just to see the reaction of this song is going to be really great. Not only to play it on the television, but also, you know, in front of that many people at a stadium. It's just going to be really, really cool for us. And working on some really cool tricks for that song that night. And I think it's going to be really enjoyable to watch.
Well, I understand why that could be a bit nerve-wracking, performing a song for the first time.
Yeah, for
setting
sure.
like that. But I would love to hear more about your upcoming album, Where We Started, your 6th album. You're an open book. What's the story behind it?
You know, this most of my records start with like a song, and sometimes that song becomes like the centerpiece of what the record is to become. And I wrote this song about 1.5 years ago with some of my good co-writer buddies, called Where We Started. And it was very unique, very different than anything that I'd ever written from a melodic standpoint and a lyric standpoint. And after that day, I was like, this feels like a different album. I feel like this record is going to take people on such a crazy emotional journey, from making you want to cry to making you want to dance to making you just want to, you know, put a beer up in the air. My kids and my wife have always been such a huge inspiration in my music making process, and also picking the songs. Like, if my kids don't like a song, then it's probably not going to make it on the record.
You have this beautiful wife, Lauren. The two of you adopt Willa. Then you find out soon after that she's expecting Ada.
Yeah.
Since then, you have 2 more daughters. And you're telling me that you test the music for these 5 women at home. What does their reaction normally look like?
It's mostly like when I'm taking like the older 2 to school. You know, like if I get like a demo back, I'm usually playing them what I wrote that weekend on the road, or I'm playing them like a cut from the record. And, you know, if they're kind of like head bobbing and they like know the words after a few listens, then I know that the song was catchy. And then when I play more of like more of a songwriter type song, their only question is, hey, was that song about me? And if I say, well, no, that one wasn't, then they're like, well, I don't really like it then.
How did they react to your Fritos commercial?
Which Fritos? That is a tough one.
Was it in a similar way? Did they react to your music? Were they more impressed? Less impressed? I mean, this is their first commercial in 20 years.
Yeah, no, they were very impressed. Like I put it up on the big screen like the day that I got the cut back from the Fritos team, and I think it really confuses them when they see me on TV. Like, especially like Lennon, she's 2 years old, and so anytime she sees me like on an award show, or anytime like I'll play her like a music video, and especially like this Fritos commercial we just did, like she looks at the screen, then she looks at me, and like she doesn't understand how I'm in 2 places at once. And we watched it probably 50 times in a row.
What advice do you have to other parents who are thinking about adding additions to their family?
I think for me, just like learning to embrace it and not wanting time to speed up, but really learning how to cherish those like really sweet moments. Because definitely like in that infant stage, like there are definitely nights at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're up, you know, rocking or feeding or putting a passy back in a mouth or whatever it is. It's like, man, like I'm exhausted, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't trade it for the world, you know. It's one of the most special things that I've ever gotten to do, being a parent, and just really love getting to watch them grow, and kind of just can't wait to see who they become.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.